Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Monday workout. We're going to do our back squat strength session today and then follow it up with some speedy intervals. Let's begin with the warm-up. Go 3 minutes, your choice, warm-up pace cardio. When you're done with that, we're going to take it to the ground and we're going to do some seated heel slides. So this one, hip flexor as well as hamstring. So I'm trying to slide my heel all the way to my butt. If I need to elevate my butt a little bit in order to get that full range of motion, then that is appropriate, like sitting on a plate or pushing yourself into the ground, but get 8 reps of each side of that seated heel slide. Then we're gonna go into a 30-second squat stretch. So just stay down at the bottom of the squat, but try to be active. Try not to be relaxed or hunched in your back, but pushing the knees out in line with the toes, rocking around a little bit, stretching out the ankles and the hips. Next, we're gonna go into 5 reps of our toe touch to overhead reach. So as high as you can get those fingertips, and then down, gently start curling your chin towards your chest, rounding, relaxing, stretching, right? These should be nice, slow, relaxing stretches that just get the blood flowing, stretch out all the ligaments and tendons, prep the muscles for bracing, right? All of those just to get the body moving and sort of lubricate the joints, okay? And then lastly, what we're gonna do is a back squat warm-up set. So set up your bar, set up your station. If you got a partner, you guys both get a set. And then as you go through the rounds, go heavier and heavier as we're moving up towards our, is it 75% for our first set. Now today, we're in the middle of our strength building portion of the program. So this is the next to last time before we'll go up again towards a 1 rep max. So on the first 3 sets, we're gonna superset with 6 reps each of a half kneeling windmill. So half kneeling just means I'm down in the bottom of my lunge position. I've got my kettlebell in the overhead position, bracing that shoulder, pressing that thumb towards the sky. And then I'm gonna initiate by kicking the hips out, right? And that is how we load the hips and not the spine. Just plant that hand on the ground, and then as you get it back up to the top, I wanna see you lock out, squeeze the glute on the knee that is down to the ground, all right? The other exercise for our superset is a hollow hold. So hollow hold, just remember the important part is where your spine is at, right? It's not about how far you can reach out, it's about getting that recruitment of all the abdominals and holding the smallest part of your back to the ground, right? So the least amount of the ground is what we want on this hollow hold. Right? And then we're only doing that for the first 3 supersets, or first 3 sets, so that we can get through all of the stuff we need to get through. Let's go next to our intervals. It's gonna be 3 rounds for calories and reps, but there's some required buy-in to this, right? So we'll go 20 seconds of a bike sprint, 10 seconds rest, and then 10 seconds of a bike sprint and 20 seconds rest. So it's a real short rest and then another short burst. After you get off the bike, that 20 seconds, you have 2 minutes to complete 3 rounds. So it's like a required number of reps. If you finish all 3 rounds before the 2 minutes, you can be done. But if you don't finish those rounds, you have to subtract that from your score, all right? And the movements are 8 reps of a slam ball. So we're just standing over the slam ball, all the way reach those arms straight up overhead, and then slam and catch, right? We do try to catch it on the bounce, which just makes you get down low faster. And we also try to reach those arms straight up overhead. So make sure we're not bending the elbows like this or only bringing it up to your face, but it's a full overhead movement and then catching it on the bounce. And then 4 burpees, right? And I'll demonstrate the burpee just in case anybody doesn't know what it looks like, right? All the way to the ground and then hands overhead, and we're leaving the ground as we finish the burpee. So you're gonna get 3 rounds through that. It should be really quick and light, and then you'll take 2 minutes rest. And your final score is the total number of reps and calories that you did, including those 36 reps from the 3 rounds of 8 plus 4, all right? That's it for today. Hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you on Tuesday.